Well, months into the pandemic, many Americans are still being forced to make big changes in their lives, and that includes pregnant women who face an entirely new set of challenges. For some, it means changing their birth plan. As Scripps reporter Amanda Brandeis shows you, more expecting mothers are now considering options outside of the hospital.
Goodness, we've been planning this for 5 years.
Last December, each second of waiting and moment spent hoping was erased when Celeste Saunders and her husband got the news.
Well, I'm pregnant.
But Celeste never imagined she'd bring a baby into the world without her support system by her side.
You just realize that you do need support. You know, pregnancy does bring out a lot of emotions.
She was alone for each milestone captured in these ultrasound pictures.
The heartbeat, I think it's a big deal. You know, having to tell him what I saw.
Her husband couldn't come to doctor's visits because of safety protocols.
After I found out that, for one, my mom possibly couldn't make it because of, you know, the risks, I wanted to make sure that I did have the support.
So Celeste looked at options outside of the hospital, eventually settling on a birthing center with a medically trained midwife and a doula for physical and emotional support.
There was definitely an uptick in inquiries around the birth community about options outside of hospitals.
A certified doula, Jennifer Cole, will be there with Celeste when she gives birth, along with her husband. Because many hospitals are only allowing one support person, Cole's gone virtual with many clients, FaceTiming during childbirth.
It's like school. It's not the same as being in the classroom, but it's better than nothing at all.
ELLIOTT Maine leads an organization created to improve health outcomes for mothers and babies.
It's a scary time because there were particularly at the beginning of the pandemic, there were so many unknowns.
Mothers initially faced the possibility of being quarantined from their baby if they tested positive for COVID-19. But Maine says they've learned babies are rarely infected. They'll be studying the pandemic's impact on childbirth, looking at maternal outcomes, and whether it increases the number of planned C-sections or births outside the hospital.
I think the important thing about COVID-19 is that we're moving from a time of fear to a time of better understanding.
Every pregnancy is different, every mother is different, so it's not a cookie cutter answer.
Cole is happy women are learning they have childbirth options, especially when so much feels out of our control.
Having more options right now is empowering.
In San Diego, I'm Amanda Brandeis reporting.